Good evening, friends. Good evening to all. Welcome to Indratara Easy Learning channel. In our previous chapter, we have discussed about 11 types of main verb, and a transitive verb is one of them. Transitive verb always takes an object. Transitive verbs always take objects. So before we know about transitive verb, we must have the knowledge about object. So how could we recognize an object in a sentence? There may be a question. You know, there are two parts of a sentence. One is the subject and another is predicate. And, it, and in a predicative phrase, there must be a verb. When we ask a verb, what? Then the answer is called a direct object. Objects are two types, direct object and indirect object. When we ask a verb, what? The answer is called a direct object. Suppose Ramo is eating rice. What is Ramo eating? Ramo is eating rice. So rice is direct object. Another, my father is giving me a pen. My father has given me a pen. My father is giving me a pen. To whom my father is giving a pen? To me. So me is indirect object. Ramo's father is giving him a pen. To whom Ramo's father is giving a pen? To him. Him is indirect object. Now we know there are two types of object. One is a direct object, another is indirect object. When we ask a verb what, then the answer is called a direct object. When we ask a verb whom, then the answer is called an indirect object. Some indirect objects are me, us, you, him, or them, etc. etc. Now clear? An object, an object are objects are two types, direct object and indirect object. So how could we know, how could we recognize an object in a sentence? So we must go to a predicate. There may be a verb. We must ask the verb what, and the answer is called a direct object. And we must ask the verb to whom, then the answer is called an indirect object. Before we know the transitive verb, we must have the knowledge of object, because transitive verb always takes an object. Clear? Now the chapter is over. Thank you. very much.